Hey guys, welcome back to Surviving Mars. I'm your host, Rune. It's been a little bit, but that's because I have taken some time to do a little bit of my own campaign to figure out things. I chose Europe. I started a harder difficulty and everything to check out the different game. I also checked out some UI mod improvements. So this is kind of like an FYI and shout out to these kind of mods that are really popular on Steam. They don't cheat in any way. They just enhance your experience. This is the only one the colonists can live longer outside. This kind of really allows them to be able to transfer between all your different hubs a little and without dying a whole lot of times, which is like super cool. We've got the info bar that's really useful up on top. We've got the research HUD experience bar right there for that. And then we also have our show resources in the resupply screen to be a little bit more useful. Now, I checked out this one, and this one I didn't necessarily like, mainly because, as I'll show you, you can toggle, like, I only want this specific kind of people to go into this job, and you can kind of do it manually, so that's okay. So we'll click OK. So those are the kind of mods I'm using right now. So it's not a vanilla or anything, but I made it to 209 so far, and it's different, but it's the same because it actually ended out to be like the same map location, guys, of our Let's Play that we were doing here, and I think we did it kind of wrong. So see, like in this one, this is USA, and we're on 40 Days of Soul, and this is my European sponsor, and I chose the Rocket Scientist, and those are the active mods that I currently have going for that. So let's go in, and I'll show you guys around. I'll give you kind of like a tour of what's going on. So right away, we started in the map. I have now fully... It's been 209 days, well, 210 days, so we have all of the map scanned and deep scanned, which is super cool. And in addition to that, we have this interesting dreamer effect thing going on. So we've been checking that out. That happened around Soul 90, and that has progressed along a story campaign and everything, which is pretty interesting. So I'll leave that up for a couple of seconds. If you guys want to pause and read that, go right ahead. 3, 2, 1. All right. So we started out with 3. Now, there's a bit of a bug or something that I noticed. So these guys, before I had some extra rare metals or rare products and stuff to ship back home for money, right? So I went ahead and I checkmarked this allow exports, and I clicked on the automated thing. Now, when they came back and I decided I did not want them to pack up our stuff because we were running low, I turned them off. They are not getting any exports, and they're full on gas, but... is it working now? Now it's working. Before it didn't work. Maybe I had to reboot? Oh, well, hey, cool. Before in my game, they... none of my 3 shuttles ever lifted off. They would just... the button was kind of like broken or something. So what I had to do was I had to wait... oh, what was it? Gosh, it was several souls to get enough funding to then get another... to buy a rocket. And it was 3,000... So it was 3 billion to get that. So it was pretty crazy. Now we don't really use a lot of our resources, so we're back up to 3 billion again. So not really a big deal, to say the least. But we have some more colonists coming in. So this is where I started out. That's why I kind of said it's like different but the same, because we started at the same map, basically, which was unintentional. I just chose a different place, and this was the map that we got, which is all right for me. So here's our shuttles. They're going off. But we have a lot of rocks. I'm waiting on the research. We're going to be researching that up soon. There's a lot of other things I'm trying to queue up that are like lesser experience points. We're trying to get this breakthrough technology here. But we have the research tree is like almost, I think it is fully mapped out except for the breakthroughs, if there's even more any breakthroughs here. And we're fairly good on research here. I kind of decided to skip on these because they take electronics, and we're kind of low on electronics right now. And I'm trying to still manage my colonists to be, better. But we've got the super architecture and like all that stuff, and I'll show you in our medium dome. This was our first medium dome that we built, and we built this really cool arcology thing here, which is like just 32 resident slots there. I have kind of like a main resident hub here because I've got a school here. I'm trying to put the university here, and I'm also going to put a casino here as well. And this is one of our electronic manufacturers here. But yeah, so started out here in this little guy here. I've slowly kind of tried to update stuff. We've got like it was such a struggle to get colonists. Now we're at 240. We've got decent amount of food consumption and stuff going on. We've got room to grow, and if there needs to be more, we're good. So the evolutionary path that I can show you that we were doing here is all posit, so I'm not distracted with anything that goes on. But so we started out here, and we expanded over here to get the rare metals here. Now, see, we're still working on that there. I did a little bit of playing. Oh, actually, I think we started down here because I did a little bit of an experiment with these tunnels because, they're new to me. So I did one from here to over here to kind of negate having all these big giant tubes, because as you can see, we kind of got like a small little hubbub of work in between. And I even researched the MDS lasers, which is super cool. We were able to defend our colony with these in the last asteroid attack, basically, on us. So it was super cool. But I have them currently turned off right now, so they don't consume our electronics, because they are a little bit expensive in that regard. And I just noticed that we got like 68, which is super cool, because I want to build another shuttle depot over in the south. So we went over, we did all this stuff, kind of like the same setup, really, as our other one, because I kind of wanted to try to mirror to get a little bit better. And almost the same kind of loadout, too, on the map, which wasn't even intentional. But like I said, so we got our power generation here, kind of like in the middle of the colony. We've got like a main depot right here, and we've got shuttle service here. We've got another shuttle service right over here, and we got one shuttle service up in the north. So then once we got comfortable with the tunnels, we then constructed another tunnel that went up to the north area here, because there is a lot of stuff up here to initially grab. And because I only had the one water down here that's no longer there, we used it all up. And I didn't have that technology research to have these guys right here, the moisture evaporator guys. I didn't have that technology yet. Now I do, so I build them in almost every single one of our biodomes has at least one, and they are opposite each other to not get that nerf effect. So anyway, we went up here. We got a little bit more power generation here to kind of like solo in case cable would break down or something like that. We also have researched tougher pipes so they don't break down as often, which is super cool. We also have a research that reduces the upkeep cost or the time or the duration of upkeep that's necessary for all in-dome buildings. And we also have the technology of our out-of-dome buildings need to be serviced less. We have a lot of fuel, so I turned off one of our fuel generator guys there to kind of conserve on our water usage. And we got another gun up here for basic defense just around our biodome. And then as we go north, we get into our water supply generation over here. And as you can tell, we've been collecting quite a number of waste rock, including over here as well. We have another fuel maker. I was going for like I would like to isolate these two water production sites here just solely to then make fuel. and then just have all my fuel production here and then shipped down. But then that kind of seemed kind of like useless. So, and we didn't have a lot of water needs. So I built it, but then I just quickly shut it off. And we've got our service drones here to service this area. We got our service drones here to service this area. And that was basically it for a long time. I had my guy. We have the research now to where they don't really waste battery. He's been zipping around, gathering up all the anomalies, all the research points, all the everything. Has been really useful. We have 2 of these RC rover dudes, and they have been gathering around our resources around the ground for metal. We used to have like 500 plus, but we were spending on it. We currently have right here. We have a guy that is currently gathering up more metal that spawned in. So just so you guys know, if you don't know, I have gone all through here, gathered up all the collectible metals, and then I went all through up here, down here, all around here. That's why I built several tunnels. There's a tunnel here, there's a tunnel here, and there's a tunnel here. So we have complete access all over, everywhere where we need to go. And I even have another tunnel that's right here, directly related to our medium biodome right down here, which is kind of fairly mapped out, kind of the same as the last one, save an additional house area. I'm going to do another school and another university thing in this biodome as well to diversify the education, I think, is what we're trying to go for. And we have deep metals, deep rare metals right here researched, and they are mining there. And this also is a deep metals metal that is down here. We also are going to be learning deep water extraction before we learn all of this other stuff, because I kind of fell behind on some other things. Like I want this factory AI thing too as well. But this project mole hole is awesome. It basically allows you to mine metal, rare metals, and waste rock without needing a deposit. And it also heats the surrounding area as well. I've never been in a situation where I've had to worry about the heating part, but that's definitely an interesting thing. And then I also want to research a wonder. So we've got the dream reality, which is kind of cool. And then we've got this interplanetary astronomy thing, which is also really cool. And then I want to kind of build all of them, to be honest. We've got the excavator, which honestly looked like the best because, see, it produces concrete directly from the Martian soil without requiring deposits, which is kind of really neat. But we want to research, what is it, this one right here first, this waste rock stuff, because then we can start converting the waste rock that we have into concrete for us as well, because I've used up, this node is basically all depleted where I want it to be. It's not completely 100% depleted, and we got into here, but I'd like to get that research to be able to, this is all pretty much almost gone as well. But I'd like to, move on and crush all this rock, because we've got, rock pile here, rock pile here, rock pile here, rock pile there. There's just all these rock piles for days, which is crazy. And speaking of which, do we have rock piles? Okay, good. We've got rock piles here for this water hole right there. So, okay. So we are doing good as far as that is concerned. Let's actually move a little bit over there, so then that guy can help out while we're doing all of that. So, yeah, guys, this is basically it. This is my home. We've got 2 medium biodomes already. I'm really excited to build, where is it, the Megadome. When we get that, that's going to be our next big biodome project, because these guys, I might, try to recycle and, move all their production into one medium biodome, move everybody into one biodome, maybe in the north, right here, and then clear up some of this clutter or something, or leave them the same, just leave them there. that's not really a big deal for me. It's kind of, they're kind of cluttered. I have a couple of things that are maybe not optimal for this. See, we've got the Dreamer thing going on right now, so like some of our people are currently just like in a dream state when this green aura is about. So that's what you're seeing right there, is this green mysterious mirager kind of thing. Oh, cool. Autonomous hubs. No more power generation is needed for them, and they don't break down, which is super cool, which is awesome. So now they're doing that. So now I can quickly, without further ado, before I forget, is I need to have that in the queue. So we're going to be learning all of this stuff before we get that waste rock stuff. I know it kind of sucks, but we definitely need the these beforehand here. See, like we need the shuttle speed and everything, and just all around. We're doing really good in this one. I feel like the last, when we started the Let's Play series, I was completely blindsided by the game. I never booted up to check it out. We never took the time to do a little bit more research onto how things worked, and that was unfortunate for me because like I was finding out things off the cuff and making early trouble mistakes or noob mistakes, and probably people were being very ragey on me. But that's okay. There's not that many of you that have showed interest in this yet. But I just wanted to make this video about, different but the same, episode 5, to where I have a harder Let's Play that I've been working on quietly by myself. And maybe from time to time I will pop in a video that's like less than 20 minutes to just show you what I'm doing and progress it that way. We still have to build something here. I'm not sure what thing I want to build. We only have the medical, the water, and the archaeology thing, researched right now. I might do the gardens. I'm not too sure. But anyway, guys, that's going to be it. It's just a quick little, let me show you my really awesome map that I'm super proud of about my stuff, because everybody is really well fed. No one's starving. No one really is dying. Everybody is kind of pseudo-ly happy, more or less, with the current stuff that we've got going on. And yeah, let me know in the comment section down below if you want me to actually, start creating a Let's Play and carry, or not necessarily carry you guys, but, take you guys through this Let's Play. Otherwise, this is going to just be my little personal project that we're working on. We've got Heliborn, we have World of Warplanes, we've got World of War ships, we've got our 2 RPGs, our Far Cry series, and our Shadow of War series that we're doing as well. There's a lot of games that we're recording for the channel, mainly just because I want to illustrate to you guys that, hey, I don't just do one game. I do mini games. I like to have fun with the community, interact with the community in our Discord, in chat, in comments, and all the stuff. I try to at least reply to every comment that has come out so far, and I think we do a pretty good job so far. But we got 79 subscribers, which is really cool, really huge. But I'd love to get bigger. So tell your tell your friends, join the Discord, come hang out with us, and I will see you in the next episode. Take care.